We're having gambling marketed to us like never before. We all know about the commercials on TV telling you that you're going to be the next big winner. But there's something a little less obvious, but just as impactful being pushed out right now. And that is the onslaught of online slot streamers. You see them posting every day, wagering insane amounts of money and seemingly never losing. If they do show their losses, they're for comedic effect, and they're always followed up with a big comeback. How do these streamers do it? How do they keep winning big and supporting themselves by gambling? They don't. Today, we're diving into the world of online casino slot streamers. You've probably stumbled upon their flashy thumbnails and their insane clips while you've been scrolling through YouTube, where they wager hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're able to do it every day sustainably. So, let's start by addressing the obvious elephant in the room. Many of these streamers claim to make their money through their gambling winnings, and that they are professional or at least full-time gamblers. But after digging deeper, it becomes clear that this is just the tip of the iceberg. You see, the real money for these streamers comes from three main sources: sponsorships, referral marketing, and ad revenue. Notice how none of these sources are bonus buy max wins. Let's break it down. Sponsorship deals are a major income stream for these streamers. Casinos and gambling platforms pay top dollar to have their brand featured prominently during these streams. From logos on the screen to shoutouts and product placements, it's all part of the deal. But beyond just hosting the streamer on their platform, it's common practice for casinos to provide the money for the players. There's examples of deals where players are told to wager through certain amounts that are given to them by the casino to entertain their audiences, and they get to keep a percentage of that, rumored to be somewhere around 25% on average. This is risk-free money for the streamer, who's giving the illusion that they have a lot to lose. Sky News did an article on this topic because they were talking about how streamers like Drake, one of the biggest stars in the world, is out there playing with the casino's money and showing the audience a false reality. It even dives a little bit deeper and asks, why does one of the richest and most famous people on earth need to go out of their way in order to convince people to gamble? And as sad as it is, there's no such thing as enough money or too much money. And Stake, this casino, paid Drake $100 million a year to just come online and gamble away their money. Now, Drake has put out things like winning $11 million in one spin of roulette. The truth is, that should be concerning to people. As this article pointed out, they are gambling away people's life savings in the blink of an eye. It's normalizing gambling, and it's showing the audience that this kind of behavior is what you should aspire to. Because look, this famous and successful person is doing it, you should be doing it next. It's selling people a very, very false dream under the guise that it's something that they should want to be when they grow up. A young audience, typically the fans that would listen to Drake between the ages of 18 and 25, are going to look at this as a goal rather than what it really is, which is a satire. Oh wait, there's more. Referral marketing plays a significant role too. These streamers often have affiliate links in their video descriptions, leading viewers to sign up on gambling platforms. And guess what? They get a cut of your losses every time that you use their referral code. Sportskeeda did an article on how these referral codes actually work, and let me just show you what they had to say. So basically, they were pointing out the predatory nature of these websites and the fact that their referral codes are directly having them profit off of their audience's losses. The article went further and explained that if you're offering a code, that means Stake, which is the casino in question here, is tracking all of your losses, and you're getting a percentage of your fan base's losses. So he's basically talking about how it's insanely predatory because they're always selling a false dream that you're going to be the next big winner, even though the truth is much different than that. So you're compensated based on what your fan base does. It's in your best interest to lie to your fan base. Another example to illustrate this is Stake.com. They offer generous commissions, more so than most competitors. You can expect to see 10% of the house edge from every conversion through your affiliate link. Additionally, you'll receive another 10% from every bet that your referred customer makes. So think about how much money you'd make if you got even just a fraction of your hundreds of thousands of fans to sign up for a website where the only thing separating them from being able to light their life savings on fire is a verification checkbox that they're human and that they have a crypto wallet. It's a win-win for the streamers and the casinos, but absolutely not so much for the unsuspecting viewers who get lured into gambling more money than they can probably afford to lose. This is insanely predatory, as it creates a situation where telling viewers the truth is a bad thing to the streamer's bottom line. They want to sell you the dream that you're going to be the next big winner. Sure, you can say it's the viewer's fault for taking the risk, but if the streamers they watch are always showing crazy wins to fund a lavish lifestyle, impressionable audiences are going to want to replicate what they see. I sure did. I'm in recovery for a gambling addiction myself, and during the time that I was actively gambling, I was always watching these streamers. I can even remember DMing some of them, literally thanking them for motivating me to keep gambling, as I would hit a jackpot here or there along the way. Of course, in the end, we don't win gambling, but the pull of the dream of making your living playing games is a very strong temptation. I wanted it to be true so bad that I followed that dream into crippling debt 6 different times over 6 years. But that's just how it goes. Gambling is not profitable in the long run. But you know what is profitable? Ad revenue from streaming gambling. With millions of views pouring in, these videos rake in substantial ad revenue from platforms just like YouTube. And the longer viewers stay glued to the screen, the more money these streamers make. It's the same in all videos here on YouTube. I mean, why do you think I keep cutting away to B-roll like this? It's so that you'll stick around longer and watch to the end of the video. Please watch to the end of the video. Because the longer you watch, the more people it gets pushed to. And when we're talking about something like slot streamers, the more people that stick around watching, the more people that will sign up with their codes, and that will give them a better marketing package to present to the sponsoring casinos. The revenue streams all feed one another, except for the gambling itself. So while they might brag about their latest jackpot, the truth is that the real jackpot for these streamers lies in the lucrative deals that they strike off camera with casinos. And they deal in the economy of attention. The more you watch their videos, the more they get to peddle a false dream to unsuspecting audiences. Now, before you swear off watching casino slot streamers altogether, remember that transparency is key. There's nothing wrong with enjoying some entertainment, as long as you're aware of the underlying motives of the streamer. The streamers out there that only collect ad revenue are much more admirable in my opinion. The dirtiest deals here are the ones where streamers show you a dream so they can profit off of your pain. What you see on the internet is very often a partial truth or just a straight up lie. Gambling is not profitable, but getting other people to gamble really is. Remember, if you aren't being sold a product, you probably are the product. What you're seeing being streamed online is not at all an accurate representation of what's going to happen if you go and gamble. Remember, they are always showing you a fraction of that truth. Because if you go out there, you're not going to end up making hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you could end up losing it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the shady world of slot streamers, maybe you'll enjoy hearing a little bit more about my gambling addiction story. Watch this video here and let's keep getting better together, one day at a time.